but today is the 20th of September and it's just over a week since we moved in. This is the first weekend we've both been off together because Stu was working last weekend. So we've had a doing weekend. So yesterday he was up ladders all the way around here, cleaning out all of this guttering, cleaning some of the moss off the ceiling above it. That's looking really good. In the garage we've started having a sort out. It's still nowhere near there yet, but some things are in the correct boxes on the shelves. I've still got these couple of boxes that are here. They've got to go in the house somewhere and get unpacked. Stu started putting his tools back in some kind of order in his toolbox. Yeah, yet to be tidied up in here. But what else have we been doing around here? Around the front, he's been fitting. Graham made us these drain covers out of the hot water tank that we took out of the airing cupboard before. They're pretty good, aren't they? That stops all of the water going in there. Giving the ivy a bit of a trim. So the top here where here's a finger, where the white borders around the window and that was, it was all overgrowing that, so we've given that a bit of a trim. Taken off all as much of the moss just above the gutters and cleaned all these gutters as possible. There was a couple of broken ones on this bit here. We found a stash of tiles around the back of the shed, unbelievably, so we've replaced a few as we've gone along. I say we, Stu's been up the ladder. There we go, I've been holding it. But yeah, looking really good. Just finished waiting to cut around on this drain cover. There's a bit of ivy comes out there, so we have to go around that one. We've got a little guest with us today. So this is Tilly. This is Gemma's dog who's staying with us for the night while they're away. Got to make sure she stays in there. Good girl, good girl. Oh, hang on, let's just go around with a ladder. Look at that, workman. We've got a few days off work, so before we go away on our holidays, we're just doing as much as we can. Yeah, we even went up, cleared all of them gutters out. Round the back here, nice and sunny. We'll have to get further back so we can see the full effect. So right, round the back, this bit of roof here was covered in moss yesterday, so Stu's been up on there and brushed it all off and cleared out the gutters above and below. Looks loads better. He's gone up to this line here, the extension above the kitchen, and then I cleaned all of the fascia underneath there because that's manky, but discovered that above the kitchen where we've got that leak on the inside, it's because the last maybe 4 rows of tiles here on this extra bit that had been extended on the extension at some part, the tiles don't overlap enough, so there's water going underneath. It's been fixed at some point by putting a bit of more felt underneath it, but basically we thought we were going to have to re-tile the whole thing, but it's hopefully the last 4 runs. Probably needs like an extra row of tiles in there, spaced out better, but whenever they've built this bit of extension, we know it's quite dodgy because it's not really been built very well, so like at some point we need to reclad all of this because the wood's not great. So yeah, that is TBC. That yeah, at some point we'll do something with that. So we didn't bother cleaning all of these because at some point it needs sorting out. So anyway, in the house, kitchen, bit of a bomb site today, but let's show since we've moved in what we've got. So it's still a bit of a holding area. Things get unpacked, bubble wrap goes there. All of this needs to go out to the garage. So yeah, it's a bit of a minefield in here at the moment. But there we go. It is what it is in the kitchen. Office is all set up and I have been working this last week, so ignore the washing because I haven't got anywhere else to put it. But here's my office. My desks were the ones that came from the old house on Vanguard Chase and they pretty much fit with just like an inch either end. It's perfect, isn't it? This computer, Mum, this is going to be your computer. Yeah? I'm going to get it all set up, and I'm going to get you a different keyboard and a different mouse, because I don't think you'll want the pink spangly one that you bought me all that time ago. But that's going to be yours. It's actually better spec'd and newer than my one, but then I'm going to update mine at some point. We've got all of the cupboards that I brought over from the other house, and it all fits really well. I've these 4 boxes. I've got old job bags in that are over the 6 or 7 years old, so they're all going to go for secure shredding, so we don't need to keep those anymore. Really chuffed with my office, really like it. Living room. We still need to take this floor cover off, but I'm going to do that once Tilly goes. Yeah, so we got all the sofas set up. Looking really good. I should have dressed it all like estate agents would, shouldn't I, beforehand? But there you go, you get the idea. Got the sofas set up in there. Dog bed. Now, we've brought the crate that used to sit in the car because we had a bit of an issue with Bella this week. I decided to leave the dogs whilst he was at work Monday and Tuesday night, and I went out on a bike ride both nights because it's a beautiful night. And I set the video up, so I set the laptop up over there first day, and I just had this door open and they had run of the hallway. So anyway, watched the video when I got back, and Bella did her old howling trick. Ow! The whole time we were out, really stressed. So the next night I thought, right, we can't give in, so I closed the living room door and I just let them have this hallway here, and I set the laptop up and I brought their beds, put them on the landing here. Jack was quite happy. We recorded from down here, facing that way. Lo and behold, we've got a windowsill on the left here. It's about maybe 4.5 foot up. And she just sat under here and howled and jumped, tried to jump up on this and scratched all the window, all the paint down there. Luckily, the paint that we've got is called Extra Durable. And it's definitely earned its money this time, because we gave it a wipe over with some Jif and it has come out. So yeah, so basically we're going to try and train Bella to sit in the crate. She's going to have to be in there when we're out, because otherwise she's going to do something, she's going to break something. So not much to change the bedroom. Bought that teddy there, bargain, 20 quid, someone on Facebook said it. So that's there. Middle bedroom is still a holding room at the moment. So we haven't really had a lot of chance to do anything with any of the stuff in here yet. But, you know, we have been busy. I've unpacked lots of boxes and stuff. Maddie's room. So her bed's made up. And she wanted it over there in that corner so she could see out the window. Yeah, stuff's just brought into here for now. So these are like her boxes that will get sorted. We bought her a unit, which I think will go over here, so she can put some stuff in and stand her telly on it. And at the minute, her cupboard, a little bit full with all of her stuff, but there we go. Other thing we did this weekend, discovered that in the bathroom, behind the taps here, there's a bit of almost a crack in the silicone. And when we've been having a shower, we've been covering all of this floor, because we haven't got the front on and we didn't want any water to go down the office, but luckily it was off. I spotted that there'd been a leak, not a massive one, but I think the water had been going down behind here and underneath. So what we did today, we scrubbed all of the silicone that was there, because it was kind of stained like a pinky orangey colour off all of the plaster dust that was in the house. We scrubbed it all off best we can, and just got to go and get some new silicone, and we'll reseal all around here until we get the new bathroom sorted. But whilst we were at it, we ended up, yeah, all of these were stained like a funny colour. It was just plaster dust, but it just didn't look nice. So yeah, we've been going mad with the Sillet Bang this morning. So yeah, we've had a really good, what I would call, doing weekend. Got a lot of little jobs done. Still got a lot of jobs that we're going to need to do, but we're getting there, doing a few at a time. My cupboard here. I've been bringing stuff in gradually out of the garage. It's going to live in here. It's not set up properly yet, because all the Christmas stuff's there, Christmas trees on the top. The ski stuff and the cycle stuff's on the shelf. A few more bits and pieces to come out, and there's plenty of room in here. We're going to put the shelves back up. Yeah, that should be good. So yeah, that's it. I think we're getting there really. The idea is we just do a couple of little things each day. Like I say, Stu is off now until the beginning of October, but on Wednesday we're setting off. We're going for a holiday. We're just going to get away from the place, take some time out. We're going down to Cornwall, and then when we get back, start again. And anyway, yeah, that's us. Speak to you later.